4, 3, 1, go.
Are we going?
Two.
Oh, hold on.
You finished?
I was until you said that, and then the contrariness in me decided, yes, I was going to do my special thing. Hello, everyone. I don't know why I was looking at the microphone. Hello, everyone. It's great to see you. I do hope that you're well, and thank you so much to all those amazing people that we met and talked to at the Shildon show, the Locomotion Locomotion itself. It's just called Locomotion. It's a great venue.
Locomotion with me. You gotta swing your gronks now.
And there was a gronk there.
Ow.
But unfortunately, on the Sunday, the gronk developed an electrical gremlin, which was most unfortunate because that's when I was meaning to ride on the gronk.
Yeah,
but hey,
it
doesn't really matter too much. It was a really great show, and the best thing about the show was the fact that there was loads and loads of things to see. Some amazing.
What's this about?
Harry Cedric says, "Shut up, Zoe." Just take it on the chin.
That would knock me out.
Yes,
that's how you win a boxing match.
Okay, right, come on now. Yeah, there was loads and loads of great, amazing layouts, lots of trade, and also the full-size exhibits. And of course, the thing is, I was voted best in show. Well, Minith Tatus Newith was best layout in show, and I'm incredibly humbled that the general public voted for that. I didn't even know that there was a best in show. It's a bit like Lee. The Lee show, I didn't realise there was best in show until actually quite late on the final day. And I just scraped that one with 2 votes. I don't know what the scores were on this for votes for different layouts.
You didn't tell us.
I'm sure it was very, very close. There was some amazing layouts there, but really humbled that Minith Tatus Newith has won its 2nd best in show. So thank you so much for everybody who voted for that. And it was a great, great show. We've got lots coming up, including we are going to be giving away 5 pairs of tickets to the Great Electric Train Show, which is coming up this weekend. Each pair will be for the same day. I know people go, oh, can I have one for the Saturday and one for the Sunday? It doesn't work like that. You get a pair for a day. You get to pick the day, but they both have to be on the same day.
It's just how it is. We don't make the rules.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to roll VT, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you how you stand a chance of getting one of those 5 pairs of tickets. Roll VT.
Welcome to the Monday Club, your online model rail club for all the news, gossip, layout tours and more with your host, broadcaster and model maker, Jennifer Kirk.
The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey. And we're back. And so we've got a comment here. Where's it gone? Nigel Cole says, do we stand a chance? Well, yes, of course you do. If you're in it, then you're in it to win it. 5 pairs of tickets, so we're going to be picking out 5 winners. And I was just about to read another comment, but no. Ravenheart Modelling says, question 1, name a popular brand of antiperspirant. And question 2, whereabouts in the home would you find a shower? Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath says, next win for Jenny is YouTuber of the Year it gets. Now, come on.
I think we all know that Charlie's got it in the bag.
Yeah, Charlie's got that in the bag. However, could get Layout of the Year.
Shall we announce what the question is?
Yes. Right. So first up, the question tonight, you need to send your answer with the title, Gets Tickets.
No.
So not the answer, the title. The title of the email will be Gets Tickets. And that allows the Cupboard Monkey to find it for putting names in
the subject line is out on the screen is actually contest.
Okay, that works as well. I'm sorry if it wasn't put up as I requested. So the question is going to be, do you want a pair of Gets Tickets? The answer, well, I think you can guess. Now, you could answer no, but we'll go, fair enough, this person does not want to be in the competition and your name won't go in the hat. Can I also say as well that there will be an auto reply, so you will get notification on your email, hopefully, if that works. But we don't want to see multiple entries. If you try and enter multiple times, I'll tell you now, then you will get disqualified and somebody else will get the ticket.
Yeah, we want to keep it fair.
Yeah. So Tim Maslin says, if Richard from Everard Junction comes and puts out some videos next year, he will walk the awards next year. Them's fighting words. I think Charlie will be giving him a run for his money.
To be fair, we've had people say that about other YouTubers before. And
yes.
They haven't won.
No.
You can't make that kind of statement. As much as we like certain YouTubers,
yes,
the fact is that the people that vote, they have their own likes as well.
Yeah. Andy Friars Junction says Wally at Statfold is this weekend coming as well.
It is a shame that the 2 big events that everyone loves are on the same weekend.
Yeah. Apparently, that was the only weekend that Statfold Barn had available.
I'm not saying that it was a contest.
Rocky Top Rail Productions says, evening, Jenny and Zoe. Greetings from the great state of Tennessee. Hello to you. Great to see you. We've got Mark Wilson. Evening to you. He's taking time out from waxing the DeLorean. Patrick Ling gets this weekend. Awesome Brick says, good evening all. Can you win a hat? Unfortunately, no. The hat is not up for grabs. So quite a few. At the Locomotion event, because of course it's at Locomotion. Well, it's the Shildon Model Rail Club at Locomotion. It has the Locomotion shop. So, of course, the Cupboard Monkey could not contain themselves. So we've got the Rail 200 duck. And also the Mallard to go with the Flying Scotsman. And I think, was it Martin Vegas who very kindly supplied the... So there we go. Oh, hello to you, Alec Denholm, member for 19 months. Says, is the answer Daypole? No. Anthony says, Jenny, best bit of seeing your layout. The child with his mam trying to spot everything on your list. Thanks for pointing.
I love it when they actually get engaged like that. I say, oh,
that's the whole point.
We can find it, yeah.
Yeah, that's why we've done this with Minute Tattoo's new with it. And I think it's one of the reasons it always does really well at the Best in Show. Is because it engages so many kids, but also adults as well, but kids in particular. Yeah, and what you've got to remember is that kids are the ones that normally make the effort to remember to vote. So it's really, really great to see people hunting down that list that we put on the front. They are all there.
And always asking me where you are.
Warbler Productions says, what's the question? I was getting my dinner. The question is, do you want Gets Tickets? So you can answer whatever you want, but if you want Gets Tickets, I think we all know that the answer is yes. So, oh, sorry, I shouldn't have told you that. All I will say is if you answer no, we'll go, fair enough, we will respect that, and your name won't go in the hat. Robin Slewer says, I'm waiting for my figure to arrive from Model U. It's not turned up yet. It will be coming. SHGP Media says, I've done the same with mine. Everyone has a story, and there are plenty of little things to find. Absolutely. The best layouts really are those that will reward closer and closer scrutiny. Andy Fry's Junction says, the layout was always crowded all weekend. People couldn't get to my trade stand. I don't think it was quite that, but actually it was very noticeable that we were right next to Sawyer Models, and their Metcalf boxes, he sold like somewhere in the region of half to 2/3 of all this Metcalf, and they were right next to Minith Tatras Newith. So, you know, come for the layout, leave with a load of Metcalf kits. So a huge thank you to the Shildon Model Railway Club, who very, very kindly provided this. There is a trophy that stays with the club, which has layout names engraved on, but that is the award. Look at that, with a clock and everything.
And the clock works.
Yeah. So proper silverware. Really am humbled that the voting public voted for this. So really, it blows me away. And I think, yeah, I always joke I never win anything, but I think we've turned a corner between that and the Lee Best in Show. You know, things are hopefully coming up, Jenny. Now, I'm not going to win YouTuber of the Year, even though I am technically in that category, because we all know that Charlie has stormed it again. Another glorious year of total Charlie domination. And you know what? We do joke, but actually Charlie's a great guy.
He's a good guy, and that's why people always vote for him, because he's a thoroughly
he's
nice
a nice
chap.
I have never heard a bad word said against Charlie.
I was going to say I have, but to be honest with you, I can't even make a joke because no, I haven't.
Yeah, and you know what? It's like if people went, oh, that Charlie, oh, what a wally. They go, oh, actually, no, I can't really back that up.
Charlie, I heard he moonlights as Superman.
Yeah, that Charlie, I heard that he saves kittens from trees. He's just great, isn't it? I mean, that's the thing about Charlie, is he's a thoroughly nice chap. Nigel Cole says, gets me every year that I can't go to the show. Daryl Lewis says, congratulations, thank you so much. Doing well says Patrick Lane. Dion Wollaston says, too fast. Sorry I'm late joining, says Malcolm Phillips. Oh,
a Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Flymo Chairman 1 says the Werther's Originals, all covered in fluff. And Sarah Davis says, let's all start a smear campaign about Charlie then. I heard he has the diet Werther's and not the full fat version. Ooh.
Jenny.
Yes?
What did you get at Getz? Not Getz. What did you get at Shildon?
At Shildon. Lots and lots of trees, actually. Where have they gone? I bought an awful lot of trees from Primo Models. Primo Models trees are the greatest model trees in the world.
You do love Primo trees. I said to the guy at the event, actually, if there'd been an award for best looking display for a trader, he'd have won it. That display, you spot it. You always see it.
I believe he's at Getz as well, so if you do see him, tell him I sent you. And really, great stuff. DJ K666 says, Charlie is an extremely firm handshake. Well, it's got to be firm because he needs a good grip to get the Werther's Originals open. Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath says, Jenny, what is the white thing on the bogey bolster train? Unfortunately, the cupboard monkey should not be allowed out unsupervised, and she's put a Hello Kitty doll on it.
Hello, Kitty.
Hello, Kitty.
Hello, Kitty.
Ooh, DJ K666 says, I'm planning to bring some Welsh cakes to get. Ooh. And actually, Gandalf was given some biscuits. So, Gandalf, we're going to send the cupboard monkey off to get the biscuits.
You mean the ones I've already eaten?
Have you? Oh, no, what, the other...
I think they were the decoy ones.
Yeah,
There's real ones!
We gave Gandalf the ones made of cardboard.
Okay, so do you want to talk about some of the things that
I'm going to talk about the class 30...
the Megagron!
Well, you shut up and go and get the biscuits. Right, so, before you go, change the angle of the dangle.
So
I want the one where I've moved the camera. Go on, now.
I'm just so excited about
Yeah, now. Right, so, anywho, Harp House Holt said Charlie did read out a negative comment. Some child complained that he was never going to finish his layout and was boasting he had finished his layout 3 years ago. But no, we all know that a model layout is never truly finished.
The only bad thing said about him is that he's not yet finished his layout. That's a pretty good going.
That's like saying, oh, Charlie's well-meaning. He gave me so many free Werther's originals that I couldn't eat my tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, of course, don't forget, if you want some tickets to go to get, they're pairs, and they're pairs for the same day. You get to pick the day, but both your tickets will be for the same day. Take a friend, take a family member, take somebody who can drive. And, of course, there's no football match at Getz at Milton Keynes, the MK Dons Arena. So you can park at the arena, although parking charges do apply. Right, Class 13 was announced last week, and this is really the Mega Gronk. All hail the Mega Gronk. Right. Mega Gronk. Mega Gronk. Hashtag not a Mega Gronk cult for legal and tax purposes. But yes, we did suspect that Bachmann had gone out of their way to make sure that the tooling suite for their all-new Class 08 included all the other variants. So we've had announced the Class 13s. Have you got your Class 13 on order? There's 2 versions currently live and can be ordered through your retailer of choice. 13003 and BR Blue, and some green thing as well with a D number. Now, I am curious, and I'm going to float this past you. I've got a suspicion that there may be one, maybe even 2 specials coming, either Bachmann Collectors Club or retailer special commissions. So watch this space. My thoughts are potentially early BRD numbered green versions, but coupled cab to cab, as they briefly were originally, probably for about a year or so before they got switched around for visibility issues. But also 13002 was renumbered into with a tops number whilst retaining BR green for a period of time. So that is an unannounced livery option. I don't have any information. Watch this space. But the Class 13 is definitely going to be a popular seller. In fact, I've heard from retailers that pre-orders for this are proving to be pretty popular. It's one of the best-selling quirky locomotives that any manufacturer has released so far. So if you're umming and ahhing, then essentially if you don't order it, then you're going to miss out because they're all going to be sold out. What else have we got? What about a cut down 08/9? Where's it gone? It's so everything goes jumpity jump, jumpity jump. How about a cut down 08/9, says Vicky Lawless. I have a suspicion that Bachmann may have done the tooling for that as well. Let's wait and see. RG Models 86 says, I suppose it was inevitable that the Class 13 will be announced soon after the 08. Patrick Ling says, I've had to zip my wallet closed for now. No more trains. Original says, shame that they didn't last much longer. I could imagine it in rail freight colours. Yeah, unfortunately, Bachmann don't tend to do what-if liveries. That's more the preserve of Rapido and KR models.
Did you have the Carlsberg advert in your head? Bachmann don't do what-if liveries, but if they did...
They do a Class 13 in rail freight livery. So there you go. Right. Get your thing into it's a contest or something. I don't know. You changed it. I said get tickets, but actually the Cupboard Monkey has been saying just competition. Send it to zoe.robinson@gmail.com, and the question is, do you want a pair of Get tickets? Answer, but just bear in mind that we will respect your answer. So if you answer no, for example, we'll go, fair enough, and you won't go in the hat.
To be fair, I'm just going to put everyone in the hat if the answer.
But one thing I will say is multiple entries will result in you being disqualified
Yes.
and no longer eligible for any tickets. So
please
you
don't
are
stuff the
warned.
ballot. Please don't, because all it's going to do is annoy Jenny, and when Jen gets annoyed, she turns green and rips your shirt off.
Yeah, we do not like ballot stuffing. Nobody likes that because it ends up with
I don't want to count more.
ends up with weird elections. It's like another glorious 4 years for Putin.
Okay, there's only one way you could have made that a political topic, and you managed it.
Yeah. Yes, in Russia, ballot votes for you. David Watt says, in other news, Olivia's Trains is now part of Rails of Sheffield.
I know, that was a shock, wasn't it?
Yes, we kind of... I have to admit, I did know about this quite a way in advance. And I'm waiting for them to announce it. So, Olivia's Trains is now part of Rails. The shop itself, if you've ever found Olivia Trains shop, don't bother going there. It's not become a branch of Rails. It's closed. But the weathering team, I think it's about 9 people, for the weathering and customization have transferred over to Rails of Sheffield. And that means that the Olivia's customization is still available now through Rails of Sheffield. It also means that an awful lot of new old stock that has been, in the Olivia's Train stock room will now be coming on stream through Rails of Sheffield. So look out for a lot of hard to find out items.
Can I also say that there is another place that offers very good weathering, isn't there?
Yes. We also point out TMC, the Model Centre, offers some amazing custom weathering, renumbering, and even graffiti as well, which is second to none. And it gets, of course, TMC, the Model Centre, will have their stand there. And one of the things, actually, I saw some people going on in the chat about Gronks. There will be Gronks available, the all-new tooled Bachmann Gronks from TMC, the Model Centre. They have limited stocks. I have sent the Cupboard Monkey the link, and
I will bring it up in a moment.
We will be bringing it up in a moment, but we're going to take a look at some of the discontinued. What it basically means is that there's no more stocks coming from the manufacturer, and a lot of these are very, very low stocks. They also include the Rapido Southeastern and Chatham Railway 01 class. Now, Bramble in Blue is sold out, as you would expect. I did tell you it was going to be the most popular, and that is sold out. But they do have, I think it's like 2 or 3, of the Southeastern and Chatham Railway, the full Wainwright liveried version. And I actually predicted that that would be the second most popular livery. And they still have those. Of course, don't forget that the Rapido 01 has the Stay Alive that just works with every brand of decoder. No messing about, none of this, it's how you into things. What's wrong?
You didn't email it to me, did you?
Oh, right, hold on. Right.
No, it's all right. It's okay. I thought you had.
I sent it through a Book of Face.
That's why I can't find it. Okay,
Raymond Legg says Dr. No Gronknick is watching. He can watch all he likes. But
waiting, gronking.
Yes. Alex's Model Train says, I'm not going to be here recording Gets, but I don't know about NEC, but don't be sad. I'm definitely making a video at the O-Gauge show in Wigan, organised by the Gauge O Guild. Growler Blackwood N-Gauge layout says, hope TMC have some nicely weathered N-Gauge stock at Gets. I know that.
They usually do.
I think it might be the Rapido Peaks in N-Gauge that they've got low stock warning on. Of course, if you place your order with TMC now, you can specify to have it collected at the Great Electric Train Show. That means you will save on postage, although if you order more than 150 quid, it is posted out for free. But you can specify to have it collected at the Great Electric Train Show. This is particularly useful, A, if you're going to be at Gets, and B, it gives you more flexibility for hiding it from your other half when you smuggle it home.
What?
Yeah, well, allegedly. Yeah, I've heard people might go this. Nigel Cole says Dr. No Gronknick is scary. He is actually, yeah. So, gosh, Harp House Holt says, can't make it to Gets, but I hope you do well, Jenny. Thank you so much. We're stand 90. We're up on balcony 2. That's where all the cool kids are hanging out. None of those smelly, uncool kids anywhere else in the show. Yeah, they smell of poo, they do.
Are you finished insulting people for saying they smell?
Yeah, Tim Madsen says, Jenny, will you be buying a weathered Gronk? I've already got to. But actually, the factory weathered 08 is still available through TMC, the Model Centre. So that is one that you can still pick up. I bought it. I made a beeline for it. So, right, if the Cupboard Monkey would like to bring up the TMC webpage and line things up, we've got a whole load, low stock warning on the 01 class. So a lot of BR liveries. And again, if you hunt around, you can... actually, you don't need to hunt around. They have an option. You can specify a renumbering or indeed weathering, bespoke weathering on any of these models. I'm not sure whether there's enough time for it to be done with the bespoke weathering and such like before the Great Electric Train Show.
That might be pushing it, but you never know. You can ask.
You never know. Don't ask, don't get. Right, if you'd like to scroll up,
I was actually going to hand this to you.
I've been given control.
Gravity power.
Now, I have the power, isn't it?
You have the power to lift up a
Yeah,
flower.
why is it not doing its thing?
Because I haven't given you this yet. The magic mat.
No, I'm scrolling the scroll wheel.
I know.
Because it doesn't. It scrolls the other way.
Oh.
Yeah. So there are some Daypole wagons in N-Gauge. We've got N-Gauge. Low stack warning here. 2, 1. The VJ Day ones. Right. We're back to these ones. So we've got the Southeastern and Chatham Railway 01. I thought that these would be totally sold out, but there you go.
That is a lovely
9
one.
in stock, 169.94. A single one of the grey ones in stock. You'll remember that that's the one that I actually did the review of.
Jenny,
so we
have a birthday coming up.
Yeah, hold on one moment.
Okay.
Right, we've also got the sound-fitted version in grey, 5 in stock. Just looking through East Kent Railway, I'll be honest, I knew that would be a fairly slow seller. We've got the 4400 class, low stock warning, 2 each of these with sound. And the Great Western Railway, we've got one going around actually with the train of flat wagons and well trolls. I'm looking for the 08s. Here they are. This one here, the sound fitted deluxe, that's got all the flashy whiz bangs. That one is factory weathered. It's actually really nice. That's one I've got. They've got more than 10 of those in stock, so they will have those most likely at the Great Electric Train Show. But there's a single one of the 09 in Rail Blue. These have proved to be very popular. They've got a single one left. So, first one to bag it gets it. They've got the regular poverty spec version of
I hate that term.
I know you do, that's why I say it, of that weathered green one. They've got the sound-fitted, not sound-fitted deluxe, but the sound-fitted DB Schenker 09 in there. So there's a whole host of different bits and pieces. TMC, a discontinued low stock sale. There's a lot going on, a lot to choose from. But there are Class 08s, G5s as well. There's a lot of G5s and some really great deals on prices for those. So we're going to post a link for you, and that is definitely one to have a look through. And like I said, if you specify in the postage to collect at the Great Electric Train Show, it does give you the option to have more flexibility of how you smuggle this past your other half without them noticing.
What?
Yes. Right.
We have a birthday.
Oh, do we?
Sarah Davis is 21 again.
21 again. How many times have they been 21?
I don't know, but
sometimes.
Happy
birthday to you, squash tomatoes and stew, bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you. Madden Steam Railway says, it's likely that I'm going to take a drive up to Peterborough to visit models for you. I'm after a little Stroudley E1. I did see, actually, some of the really fancy liveries of the Stroudley E1 are still available for TMC. Low stock numbers for the London Brighton South Coast Railway Goods Green. I think it's Leghorn, you'll have to check, but I think there is also one of the burnt umber versions as well. So you might find what you want from TMC, the Model Centre. Do tell them that I sent you.
Jan,
What?
does Leghorn have a Foghorn?
Yes. Right.
Yay!
So there we are. J.K. Hauser says, Zoe, you have perfect comic timing. Don't encourage the Monkey of Madness. Right, should we have a different angle? Because that angle bores me. We've got a new angle, and I want to make full use of it. Oh, actually, right. So actually, no.
There you go. There's your new angle.
Just make the camera work. God. So that's where progress on Jablight's Peak is up to. Now, we've had part 1. It's gone down incredibly well. There's like about 7,500 views. And that has grown organically.
Can I just say, Jim Abbott, I love your response to the question. Do you want to win? Yes!
Okay, we'll take that. Your name is in the hat. So there's going to be a lot of names in the hat. This is for our Great Electric Train show. And can I just say as well, please, 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 don't answer. There's no prizes for being a Wally by answering if you have no intention of going. Make sure that you can use these tickets. Let's not waste them. So, oh yes, Ben Davis has just got R30407 Hornby J15 steam loco, the number 564 in Great Eastern Railway Blue, proving incredibly popular. Do not snooze with this. If you've not already ordered one, they are selling incredibly fast. If they're not already sold out at retailers, then you need to get your skates on. And you're probably going to only really find them now at some of the bigger retailers like TMC, the Model Centre. But they may be sold out of the J15 in that Great Eastern Railway Blue. I had mine on order. It's actually in transit with the courier service. I get it tomorrow. But, where's it gone? I'm
pretty sure everyone knows where your butt's gone.
Oh, shut up! I had fun stuff down. Where's? Oh, for God's...
Your problem is that you've been busy doing another episode, so you've moved everything.
Yeah. I'm up to like there you are. So, what I would say as well is the Northeastern Railway P2. That's J26. These have arrived. They are arriving. So this just arrived today from Oxford Rail. This is the really, really fancy Northeastern Railway livery. I'm going to get it out of the box and have a show you. There will be a little video on this at some point, no doubt. There'll be loads of others that'll get rushed out by people, but you'll get a nice, thorough one from me. And I'd like to thank Oxford Rail, who very kindly sent this over to the channel. Doesn't that look amazing? Absolutely amazing. Yeah, put it on the full screen.
The full screen. The
full screen, so we can enjoy the Northeastern Railway P2. It's black, actually. This makes it very difficult to show up on camera.
I have to admit, out of everything that I have to photo,
it's
black
glossy.
liveries is the worst because I can never tell. Have I got it properly in lighting or not?
Yeah. It really is nice.
I'm actually spinning a light around it, and it's not having an effect.
So it's very difficult. These are actually webcams, so there you go. But again, the best value for money on the market at the moment for an 060 tender locomotive. I don't think they've got a premium on it either for a really fancy livery application. Quite often, sometimes you see some manufacturers charge a bit of a premium for the fancy pre-grouping livery. I don't believe they do on this, and it's the perfect model to accompany the J15 in that Great Eastern Railway blue. So again, get your skates on. I think it's available from most retailers around the £110 mark for the DCC ready version. And it's actually, I think it's under 200 quid for the sound fitted version. It really is amazing value for money. I'd go as far as to say that it's probably the best value for money model locomotive in 00 on the market today. Ben Davis says, keep hoping to do it in Great Eastern Railway Grey at the North Norfolk Railway in the 1970s. Yeah, the J15, there are more livery options, so we may see the Great Eastern Railway grey version. That'd be interesting. Sarah Davis says it's a dark gloss matte. Well, yeah.
Why is matte being glossed in dark?
Matte lights being glossed over. The smoke box, though, is a matte black. It really is a nice effect, actually. You're seeing this more and more in ready-to-run models.
They do look good.
Because the smoke box and the funnel, they're done in it's like stove enamel. It's a different type of paint. The reason for that is because they get very hot, especially when the locomotive's being worked hard. You could imagine a J26 climbing up towards Stainmore Summit with a long coke train would actually be really thrashing along. That smoke box, especially on a summer's day, could get very, very hot. So it's a different type of paint. DJK666 says Oxford do seem to do quality at a fair price. It's amazing prices on those. Although I have to say the J15 from Hornby's not too bad. It's not like a massively, massively expensive model. So there are some good deals out there. You've gone over to the camera angle I told you to move away from every blooming time.
I put it onto that because it's got the contest on it.
Oh, has it? Okay.
But we'll go back to the other one now because you do like this new look.
Yes. Oh, actually, yeah. Dave Scott Railwood. It was great to see you at Shildon and flying the flag with the JK badge and the full foursome of JK pin badges, which we will have a load with us at the Great Electric Train Show.
Yes, Getz is the Great Electric Train Show, man.
Yeah, a friend bought a boxed Bachmann BR Class 4 7500 at Shildon for £15. Yes, £15. It was a non-runner, but as they were putting it in a display cabinet, didn't matter. So, yeah. Anthony Hill says, I had my badge on too. Yes, you did. RG Models 86. Absolutely, there are stories of steam locos being worked so hard that the paint burns off. That does happen. My father's Garrett traction engine did occasionally suffer that when we went and really gave it the beans on a road run. Especially if you were climbing hills and stuff. We have been known to actually blister the paint off the funnel. But yeah, that's why sometimes you see like rusty patches appearing on the smoke box door.
Yeah.
And also if the jet from the exhaust, which blasts up the chimney, if that is not set correctly, it can actually play the heat on one side of the funnel, and then you get blister marks on the side. That is a thing. So, you know, just one of the things to look out for. And TMC, the Model Centre, do custom weathering, and you can actually specify that. Basically a steam locomotive that's been thrashed with rust marks on the smoke box door and such like. So that is an option. Dr. Lockdown says, big hello from Austria. Great to see you. I hope you're well. But there's a degree of lateness being suggested there. Gandalf! Come on!
Oh, sorry.
Wakey!
Oh, I'm sorry, I was eating biscuits.
Oh, come on, save some for us.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Now, you relinquish those biscuits. Where are those biscuits? Gandalf, get your hands off. Now, these were very kindly provided to us by one of the faithful Monday clubs. I love the way that they have been conditioned by Gandalf to bring biscuits as an offering for the Gandalf. Steady, Gandalf. We've got Topsy Toaster here as well, and the Duck of Quacky.
The duck's going absolutely quack as well.
So these are Fox's Chocolatey Rounds, milk chocolate. And you know, we always say about the Marks and Spencer's one, but these actually look like the Marks and Spencer's ones. The Marks and Spencer's seriously chocolatey biscuits could be getting a run for their money. So, in the interests of science, ooh,
Would you recommend? Is it a thumbs up? Excellent. So,
it is. It is. Gandalf, you wouldn't like these.
Oh, I'm sure I would.
so
Actually, I'll tell you what it gets.
What's that on the first wagon of the 44XX's train? That is Hello Kitty.
It
Going
won't be in a
round
minute.
and round and round. Hello Kitty.
It won't be in a minute.
Hello Kitty.
We're
Are
gonna-
you taking Hello Kitty off the...
Yes.
But they're enjoying their ride.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
It's Hello Kitty.
No.
Hello Kitty.
No, they're going to get a warm reception in the toaster.
Don't toast Hello Kitty.
There we go.
You're a burger, you are.
Raymond Legg says, I was going to make an appointment with Dr. Mallard. Unfortunately, he was a quack. And Patrick Ling says, goodbye, Kitty. Boom! Ben Davis has got any Oxford Rail Fords and Tractors shunters? Yeah, I did see some over the weekend at Shildon and forgot to buy one. So they are out, and I know I said I was going to buy one, haven't bought one yet, are going to make them. And yes, Brian Perry says you might find that Foxes actually make the biscuits for M&S. I think they actually probably do. Now, the thing about Marks and Spencer's is their food products are quite often made in the same factories as some of the big brands. However, unlike supermarket-owned brands, which can often be the same product in different packaging, Marks and Spencer's do specify a different standard, a different higher standard. My father did actually, he was the general manager for the food distribution side of Marks and Spencer's. So he knew that whilst, say, Fox's biscuits, say, for the sake of argument, were making, say, biscuits, they were made to a different, very exacting standard for Marks and Spencer's.
This is actually the same as clothes.
Mm.
My mum used to work at a manufacturer called Jacques Vert. The guy who owns Jacques Vert, who isn't French, he's from the northeast of England, and his name is John Green. I am not kidding. In order to make on in fashion, he changed his name to sound French. He had a line of clothes, and he also made some, not all, but some of Marks and Spencer stuff. And you could tell when you were distributing Marks and Spencer's rather than Jacques Vert, because the quality of the cloth was substantially different.
That's it.
Usually thicker.
York Lou Boy says, do you have the newer Bachmann 25? Yes, I do have one. I think it's 25057 from memory. It's not on the layout at the moment. It's a little bit hit and miss because the problem is that we're partway through a full rebuild here.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and Frustrated Ape said, oh yes, the stolen Deltic models. I noticed one appeared on a Facebook group for sale. Yeah, the Deltic Preservation Society had their exclusive Tulliar model. It's an Acura scale, class 55. I think it's in the two-tone green. Tulliar. Somebody broke in and stole them all. It's been widely shared. I think you'll have to have been living in a sensory deprivation chamber to have not heard. It's really been shared out in the community well. If you see one for sale, it doesn't necessarily mean it's one of the stolen ones, because a number were sold legitimately before these were stolen. But what even Acura Scale as well are suggesting is that you need to see a copy of the genuine receipt for it from the Deltic Preservation Society to ascertain that it is in fact not one of the stolen ones.
Essentially, yeah, you need the receipts. Show the receipts.
Yes, because we do not wish to assist thieves getting. My brain's just gone all
You've had a
in.
very, very long weekend, Jen.
I have. Also, the Little C visited us several weeks ago, as we've now verified.
Yes.
And we're suffering the Long C. So, we are struggling a bit. But we're always here for you guys, always. The only reason we would ever cry off the Monday Club is because we are so ill that we don't even know what day of the week it is.
I'm just going to say there are a number of names in the hat. The hat is amazing, by the way. It's my hat and it's fantastic.
Are they still coming in? Because it
is slowing down.
An easier question.
But
this is to win one of 5 pairs, so you get 2 tickets. Every winner gets 2 tickets, but for the same day, you do get to pick whether you want Saturday or Sunday. But you can't have one and the other unless you do a deal to swap with somebody. However, that's on you. We're not administering any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. RG Models 86 says always ask for the receipt. Absolutely. Castle Hill Light Railway says evening all. There's a degree of lateness there.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
The Growler Blackwood N-Gauge layout says a pallet of Milky Bars fell on a poor worker as he shouted, "The Milky Bars are on me." His colleagues just cheered. And can I just say, I've just realised it fell out on the floor, so I didn't notice initially. The Oxford Rail North Eastern Railway P2, that's the J26, comes with etched number plates. So this really is, they're going over and above, and a full firearms, excuse me, I'll get there in the end, fire iron set.
Nice.
So really impressed with that. This P2 is good.
So Jen, we're going to close the contest at 8:20.
8:20, okay.
So we've got time to do the picking and show some videos.
No worries. Castle Hill Light Railway says thank you, Gandalf.
You're welcome.
Oh God! Will you stop stuffing those biscuits in your face?
I'm sorry, but I was also having a raucous weekend away, and I'm a bit on the tired side.
Yeah, so they wasn't at Shildon.
I was partaking of the Hoffing leaf.
Yeah, he was on. He was on some kind of bender somewhere. Yeah. So, right, Anthony says, Jenny, did you hear Peachy's on the Hornby stand at Gets running new stuff? Yeah, I've heard that. Peachy's done very well for himself. He's
a good lad.
Absolutely, do love Peachy. He's the guru of TT120, so it's great to see.
So the hat is still in the shot. You can all see that we have all the there.
Topsy Toaster is guarding the hat.
But I'd like to talk about what I picked up.
Okay, so are you going to move the angle of the dangle?
Sarah Davis says, did Zoe's bender have hookers and blackjack? I wasn't on a bender. Gandalf was. I was at Shildon, assisting Jenny in buying things. So, first up, this was from Andy Sawyer. It's a Minitrix N-Gauge class... I've forgotten what it is.
Is it a 33 or a 26? Or... What does it not say?
I've forgotten. It looked cute, so I got it.
I'm going to say...
It is a 27, yeah.
Is it a 27? Okay.
So, yeah, we're going to have a quick test of it. Where's the... Oops, just knocking that. So let's try this out.
So this is a 9-volt battery.
Which one's the...
I don't know. Come here.
You do it.
Yeah, let's do it properly. So...
Did I just see the lights come on?
Possibly.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It needs a surface. It's not run in a very long time.
It's got lights.
It's perking up, but this needs a really good service. I think it probably hasn't run in a very long time.
Well, it's going to get some good love now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's come home to Planet N-Gauge.
Raymond Anthony 127 says, Gandalf, can you please come into view and say hi? He's very shy.
Gandalf is partaking of the Halfling Leaf.
Yes. So, you do have a photograph of you and Gandalf together, thus proving that you and Gandalf are different individuals.
No one was suggesting it was me.
I think we need to share that on the Monday Club Facebook group and such like, just to prove that you and Gandalf are different people.
So, next up, I got a couple of things here. These are Class 20s, I believe.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I thought they were. And they're primed. They were originally, I'm going to take the top off this one. They were originally clearly green. So, we got that there. And my entire idea here is to, because they're primed and they aren't working. They're buggered basically. Is to fix them up, get them running again. That one's not got a motor in it. You see, that one is a.
So there's a dummy.
That's freestanding, and this one's motorized.
Oh right. So does that mean that it free? Oh, I've got things just flying.
Thanks for breaking it, Jen.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You thought those Class 20s were 3D printed. They're not. They're primed.
Yeah, they're ready to be painted. There we go.
The previous owner, unfortunately, had a project that they were doing with them.
Yeah.
And passed away before it could be finished.
So I'm looking here. It was once BR green with yellow panels of some
Yes.
description.
So what I'm planning to do is fix these up, make them run, and paint them in an interesting livery as a little project, little winter project. So they'll be nice, and I'll have 2 Class 20s to sit on the forthcoming suitcase layout.
Because they'd be coupled nose to nose, and
so you only need one of them to be motorised.
Yeah. What's interesting, the Class 20 was something that BR found they needed more power for trains, but the Class 20s were perfectly suited for being driven by one driver in a multiple with 2 of them, and proved to be incredibly flexible. Right, somebody asked what the question was. There we are. Castle Hill Light Railway asks, what's the competition question? Right, we're going to put the details on screen.
Here are the deets.
So there's the details on screen. Essentially, sending an email to zoe.robinson@gmail.com with competition in the subject line. And the question is, do you want a pair of tickets to get? So answers in that, and with
if anyone gets the question wrong, I'll be amazed.
To be honest, if anybody gets the question wrong, they deserve not to get free tickets.
Zantec, yes, they are metal chassis and body. I don't know how old they are.
They're Graham Farish, I believe.
But there we go.
So there we go.
So then I picked up these.
Oh right. Sorry, I'm loving these biscuits. Actually, they're very more
standard Metcalfe retaining walls. Some low relief terraced houses for around the sides of the project, because this is all for the suitcase railway, and some tapered retaining walls because the suitcase railway is going to go up at one side and then back down as a kind of weird loop. But finally, and this was the amazing thing that we found at the show, this is a model train, well, proper functioning train board game. It's called Rail Race. And the idea is that you start at one side of a long track that curves, and someone else comes from the other side. They cross in the middle, which is a really interesting strategic choke point that you can end up screwing people over with, which is great. And the idea is that you have to get an express train and a cargo train from one side of the board round to the other. The cargo train starts first. The express train has to end first, but they can't jump each other because it's trains. You can't go through one another. So you've got to shunt the cargo around and let the express go past.
Right.
But your cargo train starts first. So you've got to do all this with the switching of the points and following the lights and all of that. It's detailed and really interesting. And we are going to be playing this at Getz, aren't we? We're taking this and the Thomas the Tank Engine action game.
Thomas the Tank Engine action games, and we're going to, what we're going to try and do is, I have asked some of the people from Hornby magazine, and we'll see whether we could get some people together, and we want to actually film it as a crossover with one of your channels.
Yeah, Board Game Hammer.
But can I just say, the Thomas the Tank Engine action game is amazing. It's great fun.
Yeah.
It's very tactical. I love it. So look
it's
out for that. It's
one of the most fun games I've played in ages. So yeah, we're going to be having fun. This is going to be a lot of fun, and so is the Thomas the Tank Engine game. We'll be playing those at Thingamajig at the show.
Instead of me being half off the screen, could we get that camera moving around a little? Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that this happens to us. So yeah, we're going to be doing that as part of a Meet to Getz. You'll have a chance to play these games, and it'll be fun. And we'll probably also end up sat in the bar playing it afterward because Thomas the Tank Engine is the
Oh,
kind
of
of game
course.
that we will have some drinks
course.
with.
Yeah. Also, Monday Club meetup, 1 o'clock both days in the afternoon at Mynydd Tatws Newydd. We're up on balcony 2. That's where the cool kids are at. Be there or be triangular.
To be fair,
Also, can I just say, where's it gone? Worthington Model Railway says, hello from Minnesota. We got a latecomer, Gandalf.
Monday Clubber is never late, Toto Wagons. Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. So, yeah, we are definitely going to be having a lot of fun. Yeah, Michael Sarsfield said, just seen on the Acura Scale Facebook page, they're bringing a 10.25 inch gauge, class 60 to get. Nice model.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
That's going to be quite big. I don't think they could get a real one in. The problem is, a real one is quite big, but also, I suspect a real one is too heavy for the floor. But a 10.25 inch gauge one, definitely, that's going to be quite interesting. JL Railways, thank you so much for your generosity.
Oh my goodness, thank
Very
you so
kindly
much.
given £10 on the super duper chat. Says, evening Jenny and Zoe and the Toaster Twins. Hope you and the Monday Club members are all okay. Had a great weekend at the SDR, the South Devon Railway. Is that? I won't be able to make it to Getz this year, sadly. Oh, that's a shame, but look, don't you worry yourself. Dr. Lockdown says, your hair looks beautiful, Jenny. It's new. Actually, it was new.
Yeah, she's had it 3D printed.
Yeah, was it, I can't remember. Did I have short hair last week? I can't remember, you know. Anthony says, Jenny, do you have predictions for Hornby's TT120 announcements on the 10th? I'd love to see a Black 5. I think a Black 5 is highly likely. I suspect that we are going we're going to see a little bit of crossover between the 00 and the TT120 range in some respects.
It makes sense.
It does to some degree. So yeah, Black 5, always been a flagship model for Hornby. So yes, I think that is a good chance. I think as well some kind of diesel, you know, let's not forget the diesel modelers. So would we see something like maybe, I don't know, I don't want to say a class 71 because that is a little bit niche. But yeah, actually a class 31 or a class 47 says Richard Knowles, definitely. Or even a class 60 says Richard Knowles. Yeah, Sarah Davis says, yeah, your hair was new last week. Yeah. DJ K666 says, we had a Brighton Bell driving motor coach at the final Brighton Model World. Full moon tonight too, by the way, says Peter Jackson Chiddleheath. Oh, Zoe, you'll be getting hairy palms. You know, you need to watch.
I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right now. Ooh.
There we go. DJ K666. Monday Club meetup on the Sunday. You'll be there. Excellent. Well, it's on both days. 1 o'clock, stand 90, balcony 2. Come and hang with the cool kids. We've got Monday Club badges. And also the Thomas the Tank Engine action game.
Yeah.
Rick Morley says, was that a tumbleweed? More of a grumbleweed, to be honest. Andrew Bennett says, Hornby could do a class 13. That would be great. Unless they've made the tooling for their Class 08 include the option of Class 13.
And they've already got it in production because it's going to have to come here from China.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'll be honest with you. The only reason Bachmann have done the Class 13 is because the tooling suite has been designed from the ground up. Also, interesting enough, on the Class 13, I will say this. It looks from the pre-production images that Bachmann have taken on board the criticism about the slightly chunky rods and have made them slightly smaller. And this is great. I always love it when manufacturers do listen to feedback and we do get a change. So my big grumble with the Bachmann New Tool Class 08 is it still had quite overscale rods, slightly older tooling. And compared to the Hornby model, it was like, why? But it sounds like, or looks like, they may have sorted that out. So really looking forward to that. Growler Blackwood Engage Lance is currently working on some running clips for the Monday Book of Face. Excellent. We do look forward to that. So have we had any more entrants to the Can I Please Have Some Free Tickets? These come courtesy of the Great Electric Train Show, Key Model World Live, just throw words, why don't you, Jenny?
You English good, right? Yes?
Yes. Oh, no, my tongue got encrypted. But yes, as long as you can go and can use... There's not as many in there as I thought. I thought we'd have more than that. I suspect a lot of people have already bought their tickets, but hey, maybe you'd like to bring some friends. If you've already coming, then if you've got friends or family that you want to bring, this could be a good opportunity. Time for another biscuit, Jenny, says OO Gauge Journey. Unfortunately, I have eaten slightly more than half, so the rest I need to leave for the monkey. Daryl Lewis says, night, everyone. Look, don't worry. We do know it is a school night. So
Thanks
you
for
take
coming
care.
along.
As always, thank you for watching. Right.
Hello, I'm the Mallow.
Yes, you are. Right, okay. Andy Fryer's Junction says, what if you don't have any friends? Well,
3D printers are available.
yeah, 3D printers are available. Model U can sell you a range of
Friends in many sizes.
yeah, up to 1/16th scale, I believe. So
Speaking of 3D printers, did you see the stuff that Craig from Iron Horse did?
yes,
I
Craig
was
at Iron
very
Horse
impressed.
Railways brought along on the Sunday some samples for me to look at. Of I don't have them here. He didn't leave them with me. He left them actually with Sawyer Models, but some really great 3D printed stuff. And actually, I always say 3D printing is the future. In many respects, this is how the replicator on Star Trek got started. You know, everybody thinks,
As long as it's not how the replicator on Stargate gets started.
No. But definitely, I think it was Craig that said, and I think he's absolutely right, that this is the future of scratch building.
Yes.
That as we go forward, I think a lot of people will be dabbling with 3D printing rather than cutting up bits of card and plastic and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm inclined to believe him. And I think in the future as well, we're going to have... Oh, right. Andy Fryer's Junction says, shh, don't talk about that. Well, there's stuff. Didn't say what it was, but there is stuff and it looks good.
So we've got 18 minutes before the contest closes.
Yeah.
If you send the answers to zoe.robinson@gmail.com,
Uh-huh.
the subject line is contest, and our question is, would you like to win some tickets to the Great Electric Train Show?
The answer is yes. Ravenheart Modelling says, I was literally just looking at loco bodies to print and place on top of my old chassis. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there, and I think...
There's some interesting stuff. I'm a member of the Engage Society. I always look at their journal when it comes out. I saw in there 3D printed kits to make an Engage working rocket.
Oh yes! Yeah, that looked
That's
really...
the level that we're at now.
And I think as more people have 3D printers, then actually what you're going to find is that people sell you the file to print, and then you effectively print your own model.
Yeah.
DJK666 says you can get some great stuff to download and 3D print.
It is the future. I am considering getting a 3D printer, a decent one, because what we could do then with model making is just...
Yeah. Alex's model train says, I got a 3D printer. Yeah, and they're getting more and more common. I remember when they first appeared, and it was
there were
myself
thousands.
and Will Jarman who appeared on Biggest Little Railway as well.
Is he the guy that helped you with the upside down layout?
No. Will Jarman actually was part of the team that included me that did some development work for Plum Pictures for TV series treatments.
Right.
So we did a lot of work quite a while ago, nearly 10 years ago now. But I can remember him showing me a 3D printed item, and the pair of us immediately just said, This is the future. This is the ground floor of something big.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely true. Mark C says, I just received a 3D printer. Incredible. And Worthington Model Railway says, I have a 3D resin printer. Used it a lot when I first got it. Probably haven't used it in a year.
I once saw someone 3D print a 3D printer. I am not joking.
And did it work?
Yeah.
I think there's some things you can't 3D print. I mean, the electronics you wouldn't have been able to.
But they 3D printed enough stuff that they could put electronics in and it would work.
Yeah. And DJ Kirk 666, organic matter is becoming a thing. They can print very basic food substances.
Yes.
This is how the replicator gets going.
I saw 3D printed meats that had never been from an animal.
I wonder what the texture might have been a bit iffy, but
Apparently it tasted like steak.
Well, it had the right texture.
Yeah.
How strange.
I mean, it's not something I would eat because I don't like the taste. But I can imagine that anyone who's vegetarian for moral reasons rather than because they can't stand the taste or texture would be like, oh, now I can enjoy what I used to have.
And Griffey says, my local restaurant has a 3D printer that uses chocolate. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I could imagine that. Ravenheart Modelling says there is now conductive filament that you can print. It's only low amperage at the moment, but it will get better over time. Yeah, and I remember the early 3D printers were very, very... a lot of stratification, a lot of mess, a lot of cleaning and filling was required. We've moved a long way since then. 57305 Northern Princess says, I'm waiting for someone to do 3D figures of people doing coitus as I want figures doing gay stuff.
To be fair,
does Knock not do that?
You could animate that. I'm not even joking.
Where did that come from?
No, I'm just thinking. All you need is a small motor that, or a system of pulleys that can make things go up and down, and then you can have movement.
Well, it's like the chop. Do you remember there was a chopping axe on one of the layouts at Shildon?
Yeah.
You can do all sorts.
It would absolutely be possible.
OO Gauge Journey, #random. Yes, I'd go along with that. I don't know how we got there. Right, so there we go. TARDIS sitting in the shadow by the side of the signal box as Warbler Productions. It is.
Probably is, yeah.
It hasn't moved in a few weeks, I must say. I don't know where the other one, actually. I removed it when I was doing a rebuilding work, and it's not gone back on the layout.
10 minutes before the contest finishes.
So 10 more minutes to go. If you want free tickets for the Great Electric Train Show, names going in the hat. We do need to check the spam folder just in case.
I always am.
So the answer to the question that you seek is: do you want free tickets to get?
No, that is not the answer to the question.
Sorry, that's the question. And put contest in the subject line, and it goes to zoe.robinson@gmail.com. And please make sure you can use them. You get to pick the day. So you could have maybe bought tickets for one of the 2 days to get and thought, I can't justify paying for both. You could enter and specify tickets for the other day. And, then you could spend the weekend. So there we go. Right. DJK666 says there's a full-size TARDIS at Wetherby Police Station. There's a few about. And Zantek says Knock will do that. That's the action figures. Mm-hmm. Yes. Andy Fryer's Junction had a set for his 009 layout when we went to the Sheffield show. I can't say I was enthused, but he was like a little kid. I'm
sorry, Jen. Don't you have Santa's Little Helper
flashing
on your layout right now?
Flashing the jiggly boobies. Yeah, I do actually. I do.
So, wouldn't that make you a hippogriff?
A hippogriff, yes, yeah. Mark Bentley says somebody printed me Public Lou with George Michael lookalike characters using the facilities. Oh, dearie me.
I remember that, yes.
Me. DJK666 says the other Knock.
Knocking shop.
Yes. So, Right. Andy Fryer's Junction says, hang on, Jennifer, you spent most of the show putting them into coaches, vans and open wagons. When in Rome. Beth G says, evening all. Sorry we're late. What have we missed? Gandalf.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Beth G, what have you missed? Well, we've talked a little bit about the Class 13 model announced from Bachmann. It's in an advanced stage. I think it's all part of the same tooling suite that included the Class 0809 that they did not that long ago. Class 10 will be following. I'll tell you now, they'd be silly not to do a Class 10. It's an obvious one. It looks identical to a Class 08. It's just different livery and running number. And there is rumours that they're going to do the cut down 089s as well. We've also talked about the... what else did we talk about? There was something else that we talked about, and I can't remember.
The TMC deals that were out.
TMC discontinued deals. It's a low stock warnings. You can specify to pick them up from the Great Electric Train Show. And if you want to go to the Great Electric Train Show, you have to get yourself there. Please don't enter unless you are able and willing to go. Don't waste these tickets. We've got 5 pairs of free tickets to give away to the Great Electric Train Show this weekend. All you have to do is send the answer to the question, which is, do you want some free tickets, to zoe.robinson@gmail.com and put contest as the subject line, so that you can actually find them.
Can I clarify? The tickets are to the Great Electric Train Show. Not, as Jenny just said, would you like free tickets to Zoe Kirk Robinson? I am not giving away tickets to me.
And Raymond Leggs, we talked about 3D printed stuff. Raymond Leggs says, I see $100 3D printers on Amazon. They're getting cheaper and cheaper. You know, like when DVDs first turned up. I remember a standalone under your TV DVD player. I can remember them costing about £1,000 when they were first coming out. And now, how much is a DVD player? I mean, you probably pay 30 quid.
I got my last one for 20 quid.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you get more for less. It's just the way technology works. We also talked about Olivia's Trains has been taken over by Rails of Sheffield. So
it was legitimate. It wasn't an invasion.
Yeah. They didn't turn up waving their Bachmann order book in the air. Olivia's Trains has now closed, so don't go to the shop because the shop is closed. But Rails of Sheffield has taken on the customization staff, so that means the weathering and customization stuff is now handled by Rails of Sheffield. You can have the Olivia's customization at Rails of Sheffield. And they've taken on 9 of the specialist staff, so they're retaining the expertise for that. Right. DJ K666 says, remember when CD players were around 600 quid? I remember them being very expensive, not quite that expensive. I bought my, till year 10. The Olivia's website will probably remain up, but they're now a part of Rails of Sheffield. Ryan NER Models, great to see you actually at Shildon, has just looked up train tickets to Milton Keynes from Newcastle on the Sunday. $341.20 for 2 people return. Surely I've made a wrong choice, so I can't believe that. And then they'll go, I don't know why nobody's using the train.
It sounds like exit pricing, doesn't it?
It does. I'll be honest with you, you could hire a car and drive the car and have ultimate convenience for less than that. So what are they playing at? I know that there is an investigation on at the moment about train ticket pricing, and they're saying that it really should just be based on distance, not on all this garbage. I mean, that price, whatever they've come up with to come up with that, I'd like to call
bullshit in aisle 2.
Raymond Legg says it's Brexit, but it's not, because
it's not Brexit.
Rail prices were terrible before Brexit.
Yeah, and they're so confusing. You can basically buy a ticket to do the same route, but depending on which train you get on, it could cost hundreds of pounds about 15 quid.
I could buy a car that's pretty much falling apart. And
It'll do one journey.
And drive it to Getz for less than that ticket.
Yes. It's just ridiculous. And then they go, oh, we need to encourage more people to use public transport. Meet us halfway and make it realistically priced.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't want a gold-plated chair and first-class service with my own butler.
Exactly. Ryan NER Models says, great to see you both at Shildon too, Jenny. It was great. There were so many people.
So good to see people.
So many people came. We had a little bit of a meet-up as well at 1 o'clock. We didn't really push that much, but there is a Monday Club meet-up at the Great Electric Train Show. It's at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on both the Saturday and the Sunday at Mynydd Tatws Newydd. That's stand 90 on balcony 2. That's the topmost balcony. That's where all the cool kids are. There's loads of layouts up there, a few small traders as well, but mostly that's where you'll find a lot of the smaller bespoke layouts, so it really will have a great atmosphere up there. Come and join the party. Come and hang with the cool kids. You don't want any of those smelly people on the main floor or balcony 1. You need to be on balcony 2 where the cool kids are at. And also, don't forget as well...
Can I just point out that since heat rises, we won't be cool for very long.
Oh, joy. But also, Monday Club badges, there'll be plenty of retailers in the hall that do in-person shopping discounts if you are displaying your Monday Club badge. Remember, all colours are valid. They do not stack, so the smart asses who thought, they're like, oh, I've got 4 badges, I should get 4 times the discount. Doesn't work like that.
Or the people who bought 11 and went, right, you or me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. At one point I had a bag with 300, and they weren't paying me to take their goods away. But we will have Monday Club badges for sale at the show. Can I just say, the blue ones sold out long ago, but the maroon badges are all gone. No ifs, no buts. There are no more maroon badges at all. Green badges, I think I found 3 in the bottom of a box. So it's first come, first served. We're not saving any for anybody. It's simply a case of you come, you ask. They cost the same as the new ones. Got quite a few of the ochre ones. In fact, I don't. Why is there a pile of them here?
Because you took them out your handbag after you got home from the show.
Oh, right. So actually there's slightly more than I thought of the ochre ones. We'll also have books as well, so you can purchase for the low price of £5 for 2. Can't say fairer than that. With Christmas coming, this is a great mystery shopper price. If you got one of those secret Santa things at work and you're going, what do I buy? Why not get autographed books from me?
Yeah, if you hate people at work, get them one of Jen's books.
Yeah, I'll even put a message in. Maura King says, I'm still waiting on my badge. Are you in Australia by any chance?
No, she says she's in Ireland.
When was it
Okay,
posted?
Maura, get it. Send me an email because it sounds like it's been lost in the post.
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure I sent that out a while ago.
Still waiting. Do get in touch with that. We'll get that sorted out.
I'll send another one out. Don't worry.
Yeah. Tullia 10 says you can't buy anything on the Olivia's website. Yeah, it has changed.
I wouldn't be surprised if at some point it just redirects to Rails.
Possibly. Sarah Davis says postage to Ireland takes forever. In the past, I don't think it has. I don't think it's taken that long. So we'll look into that. Send an email. We'll look into that.
Yeah.
OO Gauge Journey says, I have bought the ochre badge and the 2 books at Lee. It all happened so fast. Yeah.
That's Jen for you.
Richard Brighton says, I know things. It's
you
weren't there. You don't know.
I've seen things, I've seen them with my eyes. I've seen things that are often in disguise.
Yes, Richard Brighton, you never got back to me about coming on to talk about this, so that's why you're not actually on being interviewed.
You were good. You're on.
Yeah, I did invite. So what about next week? Yeah, Richard Brighton, come on. So you can come on and talk about that as well. And also, because you've seen the Class 13 samples, it would have been great to have had you on.
It'll be funny though when the guy from Maelstrom with TMC branding on the screen.
Richard Brighton says, "I couldn't." Why? Who's? Is this? Have you got a newspaper with today's date held up and somebody's making you say things? Legal stuff, says Richard Brighton.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
There'll be lots of legal wranglings behind the behind the scenes.
Well, okay. Well, we can discuss what we can and can't say beforehand. Right, yeah, Ravenheart Modelling, yeah, she's giving you the come on now. I'll be honest with you, having once worked at the desk next to Richard Brighton, it doesn't take much to make him come on.
Right, I'm going to say...
What?
5.
What?
4.
Hey, who?
3.
Oh, yes, we're coming to
2,
the end of the competition.
1. We are now closing the contest. This is your final warning. If you haven't sent in an email, send it now.
Yes.
The question is, do you want to win a pair of tickets to Gets 25? You send your answer to zoe.robinson@gmail.com with the subject line contest. Your name will then go in the hat. If any more come in after I say it's closed, then
they will not be
they won't be countable.
Jacob Lavington says, "Sorry,
final.
I'm late."
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons. Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Gandalf, can you please close the contest?
The contest is closed. Hello, Topsy.
There we go. Right, so you're going to quickly check and see if any others came in.
I'm going to quickly check now, and the contest is now closed. If you're watching on catch-up, sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You have
And
to be
also,
here
can I
live.
just say as well, I know last year it was a bit of the mess around for parking. The bus, I think the vintage bus they had broke down, which caused amazing issues coming from the far-off car park when they arranged. This year at the Great Electric Train Show, you can park at the venue because the MK Dons have gone and done that football thing, which is apparently quite popular, elsewhere. So they're not actually playing at home, and that means that the parking is free for the Model Rail Show. It's not actually free. Don't just park there and
walk into town or something.
Yeah, because you will get a ticket, and it'll be an expensive ticket. But no. It does cost to park, but I don't think it's as much as the NEC. Harp Household says, "Jenny, you enjoy hitting Zoe too much." I'm not hitting Zoe, that's Gandalf.
We're going to
See?
give...
This is Gandalf up here, see? See? And
We're going to give you a little taste behind the scenes of what Jen actually hits when she's waking Gandalf up.
What? But Gandalf's real... Oh, you've made Gandalf move. Now, Gandalf is very camera shy.
See that bit of ceiling over there? That's what she's hitting. Gandalf hides behind the layout.
Yes.
So don't worry. She's never actually hitting Gandalf himself. She's knocking on the wall so that Gandalf will wake up. Don't worry.
Yeah, Nick at Bletchton High Level says parking is £2 per hour. Although Railway Rob says you can park in Asda, it's cheaper. Do check. Normally they have a certain... You can only be there for a certain length of time. But yes, there is a big Asda. And also it means you can get supplies like drinks and stuff before you go in. Hint, hint, that's what we did.
Like I did.
Yeah.
Remember when everyone was wondering where the hell I got a pint of
Guinness and real glasses.
Yeah.
Richard Gruder says, "My wife hits me when I buy new models." Oh.
Well, then you're not hiding.
Yeah, the Asda is good bet for parking for free. Do check the signs though, because usually there's a time limit.
Yeah,
and it's normally good manners. Go and buy something from Asda first.
Yeah, packet of crisps.
Asda will fine you after 90 minutes, says Nick at Bletchton High Level. So you have been warned.
You have been warned. Right. So...
and actually 90 minutes is not enough time to do get. Although you can...
It is enough time to get from the back of the queue to the front.
Yeah, one good point to mention is that 90 minutes, if you say come after the queues have died down a little bit, 90 minutes is enough to start looking around and then go back to your car, move it from that car park, and then pay to park for the rest of the show. But you're only saving £1.50, so is it really worth the aggro?
Not really. Right, that's all of the emails now. So.
Oh, right. Oh, hold on. Railway Rob says Asda is not free. Between 9 and 5, it costs £8. Oh.
£8 to park it gets, not too bad. I mean, I've heard of worse.
Yeah. SHGP Media says VIP ticket was ridiculously expensive last year when parking was added on top. You had to park at the venue to ensure you were there for 9:30 and make use of the ticket.
Yeah.
Richard Gruder says, are the Getz burgers better than the NEC? I don't know. I've never tried either.
Right, Jan.
Yes?
Let's do the tickets.
Oh, right. Yes. So, we are going to be picking out 5 lucky winners. And the way this works is that we send your details that you use, so basically your email address, to Mike Wilde at Key Model World, who are organising this giveaway, and they will deal with your tickets. So that's the way it works. We don't physically have the tickets. You will get the tickets emailed to you. You can use them electronically. You don't need to print them out, but you will need a smartphone to physically show them, I believe.
Or if you printed them out, you can just print
them out. You can print them out. That is another way of doing it. So we've got a reasonable amount here. We've got 5 pairs.
Can you put it on the table so people can see?
Yeah, we've got 5 pairs of tickets. Now, the way this works, each ticket is 2 people, same day. However, if you really want to work between you, go on the Facebook group, and maybe 2 winners could swap one of their tickets with each other if you want to do both days, that kind of thing. Yeah. You get to pick the day. When Mike Wilde contacts you, you will say to him which day you want. Right, yeah. Okay, so there we go.
So,
and also you have to get yourself to the Great Electric Train Show and deal with parking and that kind of jazz. Right. So I'm going to look the other way. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice.
You're going to look the other way at the camera.
Right.
Yeah.
So our first winner is... Oh, hello, Gandalf. David Rogers. So, David Rogers, you are our first winner. You get 2 tickets. That's a pair of tickets for the day of your choice. We'll pass your email details on to Mike Wilde, who will then get in contact, verify which day you want, and then sort that out electronically with you. So there you go. Well done, Dave Rogers.
I'm going to have to clean this hat. I've just noticed. I appeared...
Sweat stains.
They're not sweat stains. They appear to be...
grubby finger stains.
From when I was doing some painting.
Yeah, it was. Right,
oh,
okay. Let's see.
What IPA works?
Maybe. Right, let's see. Who is up next? So...
Drum roll.
Castle Hill Light Railway. Congratulations, Castle Hill Light Railway. You just won a pair of tickets. So there you go. So that's our second winner. So we're going to go for our third. What I'm doing here is just mixing them up. And yeah, well done, Castle Hill Light Railway. So, okay.
One of them appears to have become unravelled, so I'm going to just...
Yeah, but I'm looking the other way when I'm...
I know, but I want to make sure that everything's right.
Anyway, do you want to know the third one or not? Right, okay, so our third winner for a pair of tickets to the Great Electric Train Show is Andrew Jennings. So well done, Andrew Jennings. You win the third pair of tickets to the Great Electric Train Show. So congratulations to you. So well done. Push Bike Grounded Bicycle and Rail Escapade says, evening Jenny and Zoe, did you buy the mainline 09 Gronk at Shildon? I did not. Somebody else bought it. As I always say, sometimes with impulse buys that you don't really need, you're only buying them because they're there, and it was an amazing price at £65. let somebody else have the bargain. So that's what I did. Somebody else bought it. Somebody else got a stone cold bargain with that. So I'm happy with that. I'd only be buying it because it was there. I'm not a big fan of the mainline blue livery, it must be said. Right, but it was great to see you at the show. Right, so I'm gonna go down into the crevice.
Whee!
So I've hold on, I've picked up 2 there. Right, I have decreviced a name, and this is for ticket pair number 4. Sean Gardner, you are the winner of number 4. There we go. OO Gauge Journey says, is that a 3D printed crevice?
Yes.
Don't be a crevice all your life. Sorry, there's a Strontium Dog reference.
All right, shake it up and let's see what
So
we got
this
for
is
the
the
final
one. The
It's
final
the
one.
final countdown. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Right.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm going to look the other way. You can see I'm looking the other way. I'm really getting down into the crevice. I've decreviced the final name. So, I wonder who it could be. Mark Bentley. Mark Bentley, you won the final pair of tickets. So, well done to you. John Nutman, no, it's not a 31 running. It's a 37. The green locomotive is a 37. And we've also got the Hellion Class 104. A very, very popular video by review standards. I think it's approaching 3,000 views. What?
Topsy's looking at the hat.
Topsy is very puzzled by the hat because Topsy doesn't have a head to put it on.
Topsy
So
is
there
ahead.
we go.
He's an old toaster.
There we go. Congratulations, winners. And remember, if you really do want to go, if you've not bought tickets and you've not just won tickets, then there's still time to buy tickets.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we only have 5 pairs of tickets to give away. OO Gauge Journey asks, is the 4DD review video out soon? There's an embargo on it. We're not doing a review. We're going to do a little bit more informal. I believe that they're due in the country mid-October. No date has been specifically given. So there you go. Raymond Legg says the stream is hornier than usual. Okay.
For those who are wondering what the marks on my hat were, there are the badges that I wear. I have a gone badge of a mallard, a Rail 200. Can't remember, I think.
Yeah.
No, that's the Bluebell Railway. This is the London Midland Railway Company and a Gronk.
And Castle Hill Light Railway says, well done, everyone. Thanks for organising, Jenny and Zoe. You're welcome. And, of course, a huge thank you to Mike Wilde, editor of Hornby Magazine, who sorted out the 5 pairs of tickets for us to give away.
I'll be emailing you after the show.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, you need to email the details.
Sorry, I'm going to email Mark after the show, but I will also email confirmation to the people who've won.
Well, actually, what you could do is email to Mike, but CC the person in.
Yes. Where did I get this hat? This is from
Edinburgh Woolen
the House of Tweed.
Oh, House of Tweed. I got one as well, actually.
You did.
Yeah. Where were we?
We were with
I remember
with Mike from KR Models.
Was this in Coventry or something? Not Coventry, Telford.
Yeah, we were in Telford. We were visiting somewhere because he needed to do a scanner or a photograph session.
Richard Gruters asks, did I nearly win? Yeah, you would have been the next name out of the hat. Such a shame we didn't have 6 pairs of tickets. Really sorry. Rebel Irish Railway says, hello, everyone. A big hello to you. It's great to see you.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
People are saying no Monday Club badges on my hat.
Yes, there are. Au contraire, there are many.
Just the one.
Oh, well, there is one. What colour is it?
Blue, because I'm an OG.
Well, Get an ochre one on
I
there.
can't fit them all on.
Yes, you can. I think I may even... Oh, look, there's a maroon one. There's a maroon one. There's an ochre one. I can find you a green one.
Jen, these are your personal badges. I've got some downstairs.
Oh, are they?
I wear them on my...
I do have a personal set. I don't wear them. Richard Gruter says, will you tell the wife I won? I might get away with it then.
This is Richard Gruter's wife person.
Yes.
He definitely won, honest.
Yeah, he most definitely won because he entered under a different name because he
Yes.
likes to be incognito.
He was Doctor Incognito.
Yes, that's right. Yes. SHGP Media says, I did ask earlier, but you missed it. Will you have badges with you at Gets?
Oh,
Yes, we will. So we'll have the ochre badges, and I think there's something like 3 green badges left. That's it, and they are first come, first served. We will also have copies of my epic sci-fi novels, Bringing Home the Stars and Twinkle Little Star. We're offering the pair for £5. They're great books, perfect for Secret Santas or anybody you know, including yourself, who is a sci-fi fan. And I am prepared to sign them for free at the shows. So do come on down. Again, limited stocks. The Monday Club wagons are all sold out, although... Sawyer Models does have a few in stock on their website, and they will have some at the Worley at Statfold event, which is actually on the same day. He also has some badges, so if you're going to the Worley at Statfold event, you can buy Monday Club badges from Sawyer Models, who incidentally you can then use the badge to get a discount on what you're buying from the stand. Again, limited numbers, but they are there. John Walters says, hello both and all. Hello to
there.
you. And Warbler Productions says, I can honestly confirm the books are a great read. Richard, right, Peter Jackson Chile Heath says, any news on the new JK wagons, Jenny? Right, we're being a little bit messed around with the one which should have been coming out next. But we're looking to speed run a wagon through production if we can.
But we're not going to say.
But we're not going to say any further because we've got to organise that. So watch this space. But hopefully, then we'll be able to announce that before Christmas.
I have to say, it is a bit weird being messed about, right?
Yeah, it's like, is our money not good enough?
Do you not want me to give you money?
Apparently not.
I do find that weird, but...
They may come back to us and go, it was all a big mistake and everything's hunky-dory, in which case, yeah, it's going. Aaronville says, hey Jenny, can I use your Monday Club badge at DCC Concepts? I need a new soldering iron. Not at DCC Concepts itself, however, you can buy DCC Concepts products in person at a show. So TMC, Rails of Sheffield. I don't think Rails of Sheffield do shows where they sell stuff, but certainly TMC, Sawyer Models, AGR Model Railways, Freising Hall Models. There's a full list on the website. If you buy it in person at shows, then technically yes. What I would suggest for something like a soldering iron, they may not take stocks with them to a show. So it's best to drop them an email or phone them first and say, I will be at this show that you will be at and I would like to buy this product. Could you bring one with you? Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Gurphy says we should do sheets of decals. We've been looking into what we want to call our pocket money price ranges,
yes,
which is where the badges came in. Decals are something I would like to do. But whether I can do them myself is another matter.
We would like to... right. Richard Brighton says, KMS Railtech usually take them. However, KMS Railtech are not currently in the badge scheme. So I do need to speak to them. Richard Brighton, if you were to speak to them, then you could suggest that they come on board.
Yeah.
So... what are we doing?
Someone's asked for the list of people that do accept the Monday Club Sunday.
Yeah, can I just say, Freising Hall Model Centre, we still haven't updated the website.
I would have, but I haven't been given the details. And that's the biggest thing. I need the details.
Yeah, And also, actually, the tariff situation to the US, I believe, has been sorted.
No, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't.
No. There's some people have managed to negotiate a way of paying the tariff early on behalf of people or something like that.
It depends on which courier you're using, doesn't
Yes.
it? Right.
And we can't.
So what, Royal Mail don't bother?
No. I can't afford to pay the tariff for people or pay a nominal tariff.
No, but we'd actually charge the tariff. The tariff doesn't get paid for. That's the thing.
So here's the thing, Jen. Are you going to pay $85
for
a badge?
No. I believe that's changed now. That's changed.
So it seems a bit weird.
Anyway. Right. I've got Quark Express. It's Quark Express Passport 5 from about 1997.
Jen, we're not creating decals using stone tablets.
Okay. Hey, that was cutting edge. Buggle Skelly has tariffs sorted now, says Harp House.
Okay, I'll have a look into it, but
we will look into it.
At the moment, we're still not sent to America.
Oh, Buggle Skelly Station, though, does stock the Monday Club badges, so it may be that you can buy via him, and he would have a means to sort it out. So actually, I can't remember if he's at the Great Electric Train Show. He was last year, I think.
He'll be at one of the shows.
But if he is, we will chat with him. Right, Ralph Giles says, hello Jen, love your channel. Just out of curiosity, as you're an SF writer, science fiction writer fan, have you ever considered a model of a concept lunar railway? It's not really something that I'm into personally, but I have seen some great models of like a what if on Mars or on the moon railway. So they are out there, but it's not particularly something that I've ever considered making, it must be said. Raymond Legg says I should have sent myself overseas and pay tariffs on myself. Right. Peter Jackson Cheadle here says you do some stickers, Billy's replacement speakers, as I've some. I think they didn't come from us. They were done by somebody else, I think.
Someone else did the
Yeah.
I did do the design.
Yes, we did the design.
Would you like to see the design?
Hey, easy.
I'm not on screen, so...
Greenpeace will be coming along to push you back in the water.
Parade, I know.
Yes. So, Zoe's T-shirt, there we are. You can buy that from the merch store. That's the Billy's Replacement Speakers logo.
It's a really good quality.
Olay!
It's a really good quality.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want your clothes back?
Give me my clothes back.
Shall I move the camera?
I made a very bad decision here.
Yes, you did. Shall I move the camera around?
No one wants to see this. This is not OnlyFans.
There you go. You can have your clothes back. What's the blue diesel? That's an 08. It's 08402. It's one of... No, I'm sure they're looking at the camera, and that's 08402, Hornby 08. Griffey says, yep, I used to do Quark to do all my book cover designing, etc. when I was at Penguin. Yeah,
did you do the popular classics?
Yeah, if so, we have a bone to pick. But, no, it's the Sci-Fi Masterworks. They changed the cover design.
Oh, man, the Sci-Fi Masterworks.
Yeah, and my OCD had a moment.
If there was any group of people who were going to notice and comment when you change a design partway through a set, it's science fiction fans.
Yeah, it's nerds. Yes, I used Quark Passport Express and Adobe Photoshop. I think it was Adobe Photoshop 5 and Quark Passport Express 3 when I was working at Stowe Bowden Wilson creating adverts and stuff. Raymond Leggs says Greenpeace has warned me for gas emissions and then the EPA fined me for dumping. And Sarah Davis says you can't trust Quark, just ask Morn and Odo.
It's true.
Yes.
It's
right,
true. It's
so
true.
are we going to be... I love this angle. Can I just say, I've moved one of the cameras as part of the redevelopment, and this is such a better angle now. I think maybe it's because it's different. Griffey says, no, but I did win an award for my Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy special binding with a map and lock-picking kit hidden in the spine.
That sounds amazing.
Oh,
That,
well,
like, seriously.
You get a cheer for that.
That sounds so cool.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yes. Oh, wow. And there was me just doing stuff for Littlewoods pools.
Playing the pools doesn't count as working.
I felt dirty every second of the day. So there we go. Rick Morley says, I approve of the new angle of the dangle.
Oh my goodness, I've just closed the thing I was trying to open.
You Wally brain!
Right. I decided that we weren't going to faff about with the different ways of getting the videos to me. So we, at the moment, because of the time that it requires when we've been out and about with shows, we're just playing off stuff that's been sent to us.
Okay, hold on.
What's wrong?
I've just written there's a wagon here, just sort of on its side, all weird. It's the one that's supposed to be with this.
All right.
So for some reason, this has decided that it's not playing ball. And there we are. We'll see if that works better.
So
right.
So DJK
Have the 07s been relegated to a lesser siding? They're actually over here. You had me thinking then. They've ended up in a place where they're not on camera, and they're waiting to be swapped out with something else. Probably something like terriers at some point. So Griffey says, cheers, back when graphic design was actually fun and inventive.
Yeah.
Just like when I worked on radio. I came through broadcasting at the very end of the good times. What do I mean by that? Well, we had all of our jingles and adverts on Sonifex broadcast cartridges. The basic cart things. You chuck them in, press the button.
That thing is on Frasier.
Yes, Frasier had them. And also, we were playing music off CD and LP. So still had vinyl, still used it. Mostly CD, to be honest, for stuff. There were mini disc players. I hated mini discs, but they were there and they got used. And of course, the broadcast cartridges for jingles and adverts. And I can remember doing a lot of stuff. Like I worked on a radio play, and we recorded that on a 16-track proper mixing desk.
Wow.
All that swept away now. It's all on computer, and all of the fun is taken out of it because it's like basically the computer does everything.
The computer can pick your track list. They got the point.
Radio stations have no creativity anymore. They've been destroyed by this corporate world which demands that everything must be a certain way. As they always say, Heart Radio, the same 5 songs over and over again.
Oh, I hated Heart Radio. I used to work in a factory making industrial grade filters at one point. But this is before I went off to university. And it was 5 songs on a loop every single day. And if you were lucky, it would be 5 different songs the next day.
Brian Perry says, I was commissioned by Littlewoods in the 70s to paint a seascape for their Dundee branch. Cool. Flymo Chairman says, they're justified in their ancient and they drive an ice cream van. So I actually have that on 7-inch single.
I've got a video here from DJK666. It says, today I got back to my garage and saw this waiting at rugby. So I went and got this video. It's a Class 37.
Groovy.
Just to spoil what's coming up. Sorry.
Rob says, hello Jenny, so sorry I'm late. I've missed a lot.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. OO Gauge Journey says, do you think technology will eventually take the fun out of the hobby? I don't think so. Oh, that's not... You've got a lovely day there for that. I don't think it'll take the fun out of the hobby. The thing about this is, and this is the same as music, right? Technology destroyed radio because corporate goons went and ruined it all. But it doesn't stop you at home from still listening to music off vinyl records, and a lot of people still do. And by the same token, you could have companies try to push more and more tech, but you
Thank you so
don't
much for sending that in.
have to use it in your home hobby.
You've been watching some weird stuff.
Gat Decor Passion. Yeah, and also Petty Mella. The only reason I listened to Petty Mella is because she was part of a group that I know the producer of very, very well.
Yes.
In fact, I edited up their live show live at the Drum, New York.
You did?
I edited that. I've also edited pop videos for Bruno Greif quite a few times, and I really would love to meet Petty Mella. She's a very strange, quirky French person.
To be fair, most artists are a bit quirky.
Yeah, but she's French, so of course she's quirky.
Okay, sorry to everyone who's in France, but we are British, and therefore it's a requirement that we make fun of you.
Yeah,
as in return, you are required to make fun of us.
Yeah.
For our weird food habits.
Yes, le roast beef. Yeah, so me, the French viewers are sat there in their stripy t-shirts, the berets, and smoking a cigarette.
And looking incredibly sexy while they do it.
Incredibly sexy, and going, no.
So next up we have a video from Warbler Productions, who has a video from the Lee Festival of Railway Modelling.
Oh, right.
So I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy this, because I'm pretty sure while you were there you didn't get to see much.
Yeah, there we are. Right. Wow, intriguing font. That's got a very sort of medieval vibe. Oh, now this layout, can I say... Whoa, that went a bit weird. Fallgate, Ashover Light Railway. I'm sure that this appeared in Railway Modeller back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
This looks like one I've seen.
Yeah, but this is a great model. He's clearly got some track issues there, because you went and pointed a camera at it.
Oh, I was making jokes with everyone at Shildon the other day.
Right,
the curse of the camera.
This is actually one of the two other layouts I personally would have picked for Best in Show. Just for my personal preferences.
I've seen this one as well. I love it.
Yeah.
Swiss railways are great.
So there were some great layouts at Lee, and yeah, they're all really good, and that's why I felt quite humbled, to be voted Best in Show, because there's, as you can see, there's a lot of great competition.
Yeah.
But my personal picks, the Fallgate layout that we've just seen. That one, really love it. But then the big O gauge layout was incredible as well. Brian Paris says, have you looked at Charlie's site? The station announcement how-to is great. Is this Chadwick Model Railway? Because Charlie Bishop, he is the legend. The man, the legend, the Charlie. With his pockets filled with Werther's originals.
He's going to tell you off something.
Yeah, this coming weekend... He's going to sidle over to me. He's going to whip out a bag of Werther's originals. There you go, Jenny. And then he'll be like, whoosh, do you really think I'm somebody's old granddad? Look, I'm sprightly.
I'm sorry, Granddad. I mean, Charlie.
It's all right. Charlie's got a wicked sense of humour. And then we'll all clap and go, yes, well deserved, as he goes up to win his 2 awards. It's like, Charlie's like, I made room for the one, and then you put me in a second category, so I'm going to store. So he's had to make extra space. He's had to move a bag of Werther's originals along his mantelpiece to make the space for that second.
I recognise this one.
Oh yeah, I know. This is Minith Tattoo's new. This is the one that won Best in Show.
How?
Best in Show. Because I taught on the sun. Right.
It is an advantage to be able to talk to people a lot.
Right. What happened is on the Sunday about lunchtime, somebody went, "Oh yeah, there's a Best in Show going on," and actually, I found out we were doing very well. I think we were in the top 3 anyway at this point, and I started talking to people and mentioning, "Oh, by the way, there's a Best in the Show. You can vote for your favourite layout," and encouraging people to vote. And because it was me at Minith Tatus Newith who was saying this, it garnered a lot more votes.
It does help.
It does help.
Canvassing works. Thank you, Jaharik, for coming along. Have a great night.
Absolutely. Look, you take great care. SHGP Media says, I look forward to seeing the changes on Sunday. Yeah, there's a Minith Tattoos Newith is very, very different, but it is definitely a good one. This is a great layout as well. Because I spend a lot of time talking to people.
You don't get to see it, do you?
I don't get to see much. So actually, this is the first time I've seen most of these layouts properly. So, what else have we got?
Scan through and see. Oh, far north line. Oh!
Oh yeah, that was the. I think that was 016.5. Now, right, this
that
one.
was a good step garden.
Now I'd forgotten about this layout. Can I just say, look at the heather. You see there, that heather. That I love that.
You have a thing for heather. You put it all over the TMC challenge as well.
Yeah, no, but that looks really great. Right. Dave Scott Railway says, okay, folks, got to leave early. Catch you all next week. Good night.
Take care, Dave. Thank you for coming along and have a great night. Richard Gruter sounds like a fix.
Yeah.
No, it's just canvassing.
Those trees look like they're like look like primo models. I don't know if they are primo models, but they look like that kind of quality.
That is lovely.
But that heather really did strike me as great. And I did gorse in the same way as that for Minith Tattoos Newith. But it struck me, actually, I hadn't actually thought using purple scatter to make the heather look. But I'm going to use that effect on Mill Hill when I get round to rebuilding Mill Hill.
Ben Tullett says the show organisers should put QR codes regarding the version process on the layouts.
That's interesting idea.
If anyone puts anything on a layout that isn't the person who made the layout, they'll be held to pay.
Well, obviously maybe it'd be on your little name
on
thing.
your name plaque. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yes, Raymond Legs, Warworld Scenic sells heather tufts. I have used the heather tufts on Minith Tattoos Newith.
They're really useful.
But what they made on this layout really looks great, and it's for covering very large areas. This is the way to go.
Okay,
so
interesting one as well here. There's
so
you again. Look at that.
What do you mean there's me again?
I can see you in the background. So much going on this one.
Wind it back. What do you mean you could see me in the background? What on?
There you are.
Oh, right, there we... Oh, look, it's me! It is me!
Oh, my goodness. Who's Heather Tufts?
Heather Tufts.
She gets around.
Bit of a battle axe, but...
There's so much going on in this. This is the type of thing I love. I love layouts where no matter where you look, there's something interesting
I mean,
happening.
my one suggestion would be... What they need is that... Yeah, the windmill is great, but what I would suggest is what we've done with Minith Tattoos Newith. It's like you've got all these little details. Why not have a little laminated list of can you find all of the following? Because believe me, this is another reason we've done really well in the Best in Layout Awards, having won not just the Lee one that I showed you, but really honoured and humbled that we got voted best in the show at Shildon as well over this last weekend. Having the list engage children, also some adults, but particularly children. And children make the effort to vote because, they remember, I want to vote for that. That's my favourite. And it sticks in their mind and it gets you the votes.
Yeah.
So
you played the system, basically.
Well, by accident, in a way. But any layout that's got that kind of depth of detail that rewards careful scrutiny...
Oh, I love it.
Why not have the list? And that last layout was one that actually looked like it would really, it wouldn't take much to do that. And you look at something like this, you could find 25 little cameos or particular bits of detail and put that on a list, and it really engages people.
Richard Cruiser says, "It's all bribery and corruption."
So this looks like...
I like the idea of this. How do I get involved?
I think this is the TT120 one,
Looks like TT120.
Yeah. So I think this might have been the club layout, TT120.
It looks nice.
So yeah.
So we're going to say thank you so much to Warbler for sending this in.
Different Mill Hill Griffey. Richard Gruter's... I've already read that one out. Ben Tullett. Ben Tullett says, as an adult, I love I Spy lists on layouts.
They're great. This is a wonderful
layout. Look at the working funfair.
Look at the different grass
I think this was
textures.
N-gauge, but yeah, the funfair, that's
that is so good. I love a funfair on a layout.
You do, yeah.
Right, thank you
Dave
so much for sending
Rowledge,
this in.
an I Spy list should have a Wally. Andy Fryer's Junction said it will be back in 2026. Bigger, badder, model railwayer. Yeah. So there we go.
Thank you so much.
Oh my word! We're
We are
at
coming
9
up
o'clock already.
We're coming up to the end time. We're just going to have a message from our lovely sponsors, TMC.
And then we'll
Keep
be
the
right
lights
back
on.
with a recap of the news. The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey. So, as the teapot of time runs short on the fluids of inevitability, what? I don't know. Look, a huge thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight. And congratulations to the 5 winners, each who got a free pair of tickets to the Great Electric Train Show. Thank you so much, Andrew Bettis, who's very kindly sent $4.99 on the Super Chat. That is incredibly kind and generous of you. I best check, actually. Nobody's sent anything on paypal.me. I must acknowledge.
While you're doing that, Ravenheart Modelling says, I will hide a Star Trek away team on somewhere on my layout, including red shirts. And I'll remove a red shirt every hour until the end of the show. I love it.
Well, actually, replace them with lying down flat with a scorch mark in their chest red shirts.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, you could have some kind of timer that just knocks them over.
Yes, actually, you could make that animated with a gun or something. Somebody firing zappy things. Pew, 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 pew.
I love it.
But a recap of the news. So Olivia's Trains is now part of Rails. So do check that out. Their customization service that we offered through Olivia's now being offered through Rails. And they've got, I think it's 9 members of staff have transferred over.
It's good that the members of staff are staying on.
Exactly, yes. Also, the big news, Class 13, the Mega Gronk. Mega Gronk. Mega Gronk. Hashtag not a cult for legal and tax purposes. Announced from Bachmann as part of the tooling suite, the grander tooling suite from their Class 08, 09. Still waiting for Class 10. Hint, hint. Yeah, come on, Bachmann. You know you want to. Really want to get, I think it's 10119 in Rail Blue. That's the one I want. Actually, no, I actually made my own 10119.
You did.
It's not out at the moment. But look, that is great. And they are proving very popular. So if you haven't actually pre-ordered a Class 13, you're actually at risk of not getting one. They're proving incredibly popular. I've spoken to a few retailers who said that it's actually one of the most popular, quirky, niche models that's been on the market at all in terms of pre-orders for it. So get your pre-order in. Currently, 13003 available in Rail Blue and some BR Green thing with a D number as well. My suspicion, I have no inside information on this, and it may not happen, but my suspicion is there may be something like Collectors Club or Retailer Commission with something like 13002 in BR Green but with tops number, or one of the green ones with the D numbers but coupled cab to gab as they initially ran. So watch this space. But look, it's been great to have your company. Also check out the TMC running low, discontinued stuff. And remember as well, TMC are at the Great Electric Train Show. So if there's anything that you really fancy, you can specify to collect it at the Great Electric Train Show. And that saves you on postage if the order is under £150. Of course, over £150 is free postage. But also, it means it's much easier to smuggle stuff in if you have it in your possession than if it arrives at some quirky, inconvenient time when you're not there to answer the door, so you can smuggle it past the other half. But at the end of the stream, you will be prompted, if you want to head on over to the Game Hammer Classic Gaming live stream, where your live streaming goodness will continue on this Monday night with the Cupboard Monkey herself. And Cupboard Monkey, what have you got coming up on that stream?
It's the All Request live show where people decide what they want, and if I've got it, I will play it.
No, you're just going to play whatever you want, aren't you?
No, I'm going to play what people request. There is one request in at the moment, though, for Lego Racers 2.
That's a really rubbish game.
We've got an ongoing request for Super Aleste on the Super Nintendo, so I have tracked a copy down.
On the SNES?
Yeah, I've got it on the
you've got
drive.
Right, okay, fair enough.
But what the point is that I've tracked a copy down.
Excellent. And also, Awesome Bricks, thank you so much for the biscuits. Gandalf has pigged out on those.
Thank you.
I had some as well. They're really, really nice. So thank you so, so much. I'm really pleased that we have conditioned people to bring biscuits. You don't have to bring us biscuits. We're just joking around.
Yeah.
But we do enjoy them.
As with everything that we do, it's all joking around.
It's all
for the fun of the community.
Absolutely.
We don't
We
ever
are
ask or
here.
expect anything from anyone.
Yeah, we are here for the community. This is your online model railway club.
Absolutely.
But until next week, just got time to say we've got 2 videos coming this week. The full Shildon show, all the layouts, is coming on Wednesday. And Friday is part 2 of the Weir Yard rebuild. You won't want to miss it. And we'll be back next Monday with a post-get debrief. And, of course, Minith Tattoos Newith is stand 90 on balcony 2. That's where the cool kids are hanging. We'll have Monday Club badges to buy. Books as well, sci-fi books from my previous career as a sci-fi author. Be there. Big Monday Club meetup, 1 o'clock, both days, up there by Minith Tattoos Newith.
And if we have the space, we'll play some games. But if we don't, there will be, almost inevitably, there'll be a point where we're sitting in the bar with some games and some beers.
Absolutely. And also DJK666. Yes, Gandalf hides under the layout. He does actually. At the Bluebell Railway, Gandalf was hiding behind the curtain.
He was eating all of our crisps.
Well, biscuits as well. Right, anyway, you guys take great care of yourself. Until next time, happy modelling. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Are you going to press that button or what?
No, I was going to wait until you asked.
The train now departing is the 2106 service to the Great Electric Train Show, stopping at Minith Tattis Newith, Bolton Trinity Road, Grove Street Yard, that unnamed layout that Jenny said had a name and it turned out it didn't have a name, Boxton on File, Boxton Junction, Hogwarts on the Hill, that unnamed layout again, we're going round in circles apparently, Eindhoven, Pittsburgh, somehow, all change at 3 cocks for Lord Hereford's knob. And then on via Buttsfarting to the Great Electric Train Show. That's the 2106 service. The Great Electric Train Show.
Peachy TT120 has just rocked up. Oops, very sorry, very late. See you again. Of course, you're on the Hornby stand, so we'll see you there. And of course, you'll be running TT120 samples on the Camelot layout. So, you'll be there, the guru of TT120.
I'll be there as well, having a look.
Which means,
things.
yeah, you're going to need to get somebody like Catherine or Wendy to keep an eye on Camelot so you can come up and give us an interview. But look, see you all there. Richard Swiderski, it does stop at Milton Keynes.
That was the Great Electric Train Show.
Yes. Right.
If you go up to the loft today, you're sure of a big surprise.
Ba-boom.
If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. Ooh. Because every train there ever was is gathered there together because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club.
Yay.
Have you been leaning on the old
I've been
layout?
leaning on paint. I've got to go and wash this off. I've just realised I'm covered in paint. So we're going to leave you with a lovely view. In fact, the new view. Put the new view on.
You want me to press buttons, aren't you?
I do, yeah.
You want me to do some buttons, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you?
Don't you, Gandalf, don't you?
So we've got a
You love
slightly
it,
new
you love it.
view.
You.
Now, look, shut up and go and do your live stream.
I'm off. I'm
Okay.
off, Skip.
Of course you're off. I thought there was something with a weird smell.
That's you, that is.
Oh, shut up.
It's
Oh,
you, that
and
is. That's
take
your
all-
butt, that is.
Take all your garbage down with you as
I'll
well.
be back for that in a moment. I've only got so many hands.
Yes. Alec Denholm, yes, a slightly new view. I've moved one of the cameras. I quite like it, but I don't know whether I quite like it because it's new or because it's better. As they say, not fixed, just different. Don't talk it. And then a couple more things, or one more thing. Oh, wait a minute, that's my head! I don't know whether I appeared on camera, but I do apologise. There we are, our biggest fan. So I'm just waiting for Gamehammer Classic Gaming to let me know when they are ready to take over the live streaming goodness. Hello, Mels. Great to see you. Hope you're well. Mike Lane TT120, Frustrated 8. See what other angles we've got. Whilst I remember, I'm gonna move the TARDIS because it's been there for far too long. So, we're just getting word the Game Hammer Classic Gaming is ready for you now. So, just got time for me to say thank you so much for coming. It's always an honour. You take great care of yourself. Happy modelling. Bye for now.